Hey, it's Tommy again from L3 Craft Coffee. We're at a customer's house because they wanted me help them calibrate their equipment so it can taste like our coffee that we make at our cafe. So we're gonna knock on the door and say hi to our customer and see what we can do for them.
So I kind of want to learn from you
Yeah.
how you would do it.
We'll calibrate your machine and see how it's running. Once we have it dialed in, all you have to do is make it finer or coarser. It's a little bit more than what you normally have. And then you just verify by weight and then you'll be good. So yours is a newer unit. We'll have to go to settings. So you have nothing in there right now. The first thing you want to make sure is, are you getting the right amount of water going through? Because you can actually program this machine to run more water or less water for the button that you have set. So you have single espresso. Let me see if I can. So it's just espresso. So we're just going to modify the espresso. Oh. We're going to just see what it looks like. Usually I'll just run this and just see how much water goes through. Pretty much if you wanted to like really ballpark it, this double shot should be about 2 ounces of water. When you try to do the parameters, like let's say you're doing 17 or 18 grams of coffee in, you're going to get way more weight and you'll get like a really watery, bittery type coffee. This one's a little different than what I'm used to because on the older Breville, you can program how much water to start and stop. We're gonna keep that at 20 and see what that does. Once we get this water part figured out, the rest is gonna be easy. This is probably the hardest part to really worry about. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna change any of the water. We changed it to 20 seconds. Let's pull a shot and see. I'll show you what you would do on a day-to-day thing to check. Let's try pulling a shot and seeing where we're at. I zero this out so I make sure I know how much coffee is gonna be in there. So like, let's say we're putting 17 grams in, roughly 34 grams should be coming out. And then that lets you know you're at a good ratio. And if I just push it, we'll see how much coffee you have. So on that 11-second grind, you're getting about 17.4. That's perfect. So you get your shot, you tamp it evenly. And a good thing when you're tamping too, you want to make sure it's tamped flat. We'll see what your shot pulls out. So for you, you would do the same thing right here, pull the shot, and then you tear this to zero it out. And we're going to see how much that double shot makes. So we'll brew that and we'll see. When you're making espressos, usually with these machines at home, you want to get like a blend. You never want to get a straight single origin because if you do, the calibration is totally different. It could be really, really sour or really, really sharp one way or the other. And that's why we usually don't use single origins when we're brewing it.
Oh,
yeah. So you got a little over 2 ounces, not too bad. It's right at 20 seconds. And then your weight is right at 65 grams. So this one's going to taste a little off. So this is gonna be a little less. So it should taste a little stronger than what you're used to. So what happens is, if I was looking at more so shot times, the way the water and coffee react, if you get more coffee out than water, the weight will be a lot less. If you get more water than coffee, then the weight of the shot will be a lot more.